Okay, so the phone is all set up now. And one of the things that Google are really advertising about this phone and saying its unique selling point is the quality of the camera. So I just wanted to show you how that looked. So one of the interesting things on the camera immediately once you open it is that you can see those lines there. So you can essentially flatten the picture, make sure you've got things on like a level surface. So this is just showing on the sofa. But yeah, you can see, are you holding the camera straight, or is there a degree of tilt, or holding it like that? So that's interesting. This is then, if you match the yellow line up to the white line, that's then basically holding the camera flat. So that's an interesting feature. And then also there's these quick zoom buttons. So you can say, press that and it immediately zooms out, or you can do 2 and that's zooming it in twice, or 4 and that's zooming it in 4 times. So just go back to 1 times magnification there. So that's an interesting feature. Obviously you've got the standard thing of switching to selfie mode. You have this motion thing, which is if you're picking up motion. You have this night sight, which is if it's nighttime. I assume that makes the pictures better. Portrait, so that's if you're taking portrait, that's camera. Then obviously you've got video, and then you've got other modes as well here, so like panorama, photo, sphere and lens. So if I just go back to camera, and what I'll do is I'm going to take a picture now and show you the editing software that comes included in the phone. Okay, so what I've done is I've just taken a city picture of those things. What you can do is you can click on edit, and that brings up this screen here. So obviously you've got your normal enhance thing, and that that's auto enhance. You can do your dynamic. This is applying your sort of normal filters that you'll see on any phone. I'll just click on enhance there. That's your crop function. So that's once again a fairly standard feature. The tools one is interesting. So magic eraser, that's a fun one. So this is like Photoshop without Photoshop. So for instance, you can do that, and it will then remove essentially what you've put your hand over there. If I just do that back, I can get that back. So then what I want to try and do is circle this thing. So you see it's just removed that bottle there. Crazy, isn't it? Obviously the picture that's left there isn't that good, but I guess if you had like a photo bomber that you didn't want in your picture, you could sort of get rid of that. If I just move back again, and if I just try and circle this whole thing and see what happens then. Let's thinking about it. Yeah, so you can get some interesting shots there. So that's like try to remove the entire background there. Interesting, isn't it? It's an interesting little feature there. Click done there. So that's magic eraser. Then you have your sort of standard adjust things. So this is adjusting brightness, stuff like that. A lot of these have been done already by the previous enhancement. These are the standard filters. So these are the filters you can apply. So that's no filter, vivid filter, west, Palmer, Metro, Eiffel. So it's all just the fancy stuff that you can do with the camera. I'm sure there's even more fancier stuff that you can do. So that's highlighter, pen, text, and then you can also edit it with all these apps here as well. So yeah, that's just some of the interesting stuff that you can do with the camera right out of the box. So yeah, what do I think of the camera? I think it's quite interesting. I think some of the tools there are good. I think it's it seems to take quite good pictures. But I'm sure that Francesca will take some more of those and show them to you in later videos. All right, thanks.